I've never run for office before, but when I decided to run, I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't run one of those normal campaigns where you basically say how much you love Beechwood, how much you love the police and fire, and how much you love our services. I think that's a given. I think everybody here on this stage will say that, and they mean it, and I'm no different. But the one thing everyone has to realize is all the services that we love, police, fire, garbage, whatever, are only possible if our finances are managed well. And one of the reasons I'm running is I have some real concerns in that issue. About 3 months ago, the state auditor released their audit, and it showed that last year we ran our first deficit since 2010 across all funds. But more importantly and more concerning is the finance director's projections showed that we were going to run about $21.6 million deficits in this year and next year. Now, just to give you a comparison, that's almost 2.5 times the deficits we ran in 2008 and 9 that led to the 2010 tax increase. And what concerned me most is when I brought these issues up, the main reaction was, it's not a big deal, don't listen to them. Hey, we have a AAA bond rating, so we've got to be in great shape. And I responded, we had a AAA bond rating in 2008, 9, and 10, so clearly this is not the safeguard you think it is. And this whole response was, it's not a big deal, don't pay attention, was the same response I've gotten for the last 3 years as I brought up all the issues with the fire station. I pointed out why it didn't make sense, why we were going to come in millions over the 6.8 construction costs we were promised, and sure enough, construction costs are at 10 now, with total project costs, I think, over 13. As I end this introduction, I want to make it clear that I'm not suggesting the sky is falling tomorrow. The best analogy I have is around a ship and there's an iceberg 2 or 3 years out. Now, the smart thing to do is go, wow, there's an iceberg out there. Let's make some changes so we don't hit it. But if we continue to ignore these issues and only wait until we hit the iceberg, until we make changes, all those changes are going to be harder to make and more painful. It's not necessary. If you elect me, we will address problems as soon as we see them. Anyhow, thanks a lot, and I look forward to earning your vote.